Pre-Procurement Conference with regards to 25 CSFM 005. Before we start, please stand for the opening prayer.
Bless everyone present today, that each may be able to share his or her contributions and gifts. Grant good health and safety to loved ones left outside this room, and bestow peace and goodwill to all of us. We ask for the wisdom and grace to use our talents for the betterment of others. May the various activities relating to this day be a success through your intervention. With gratitude, we offer this program your name. Thank you.
May we request the Back Secretary to round call and record the attendance of the immediate fellow.
Good afternoon. For today's pre-procurement conference attendance, we have the back chairperson, Engineer Arman Ibarreta, back vice chairperson, Engineer Philip Salvadora, regular back members, Engineer Joanna Marie Manao, Ma'am Maria Corazon Bruca,
Present.
our provisional back member, Engineer Norbert Alvarez,
Present.
and end user representative, Engineer Jet Arjen Manao.
Present.
For the TWG members, TWG Head, Engineer Diana Ross Gonzalez, Ma'am Jasmine Erica Haco, Engineer Rachel Remoroso,
Present.
Engineer Cyrene Cañasco. For the back secretariat head, we have Engineer Maria Chini Tigacion, Engineer Elizabeth Esolieres, back secretariat member, Dolores B. Casiao, back secretariat member, Ma'am Maria Cleta B. Cope, and Engineer Froilan Erhes. That's all po.
As per attendance, we have a quorum, so this pre-procurement conference is now to order at 3:15 p.m. We are convened today, this afternoon, August 25, 2026, at Procurement Office, DPWH Camarines Sur 5th DEO, for the Pre-Procurement Conference of Consultancy, the consulting services for subsoil investigation for proposed building and bridge structures in Rinconada area. May we request the TWG to discuss the contract data. The review of basic contract data.
Nilalagay sa... Okay, sige. Possibly po sa
Good afternoon. For the contract ID number 25CSFN0005, contract name, consulting services for subsoil investigation for proposed building and bridge structure in Rinconada area. Contract location, Bula, Baaw, Balatan, and Iriga City, Camarines Sur. Brief description, the geotechnical investigation. For the approved budget for the contract, 5,647,761. Source of fund, SR 2026-04-03949. Contract duration is 32 calendar days and for the tender documents is 10,000.
May we confirm from the end user representative for the implementing unit if these details are correct and final?
The end user representative or implementing unit confirms that the project descriptions, location, scope of work, ABC, and duration are correct and final.
The basic contract data are hereby confirmed. We now come to the confirmation of consistency with PPMP and APP. We request the end user representative or the implementing unit to confirm that the market scoping activities were conducted in accordance with Section 10 of RA 12009 and its IRR and regulations and considered in the project procurement management plan.
The end user representative implementing unit confirms that the market scoping activities were conducted in accordance with Section 10 of RA 12009 and its implementing rules and regulations and considered in the project procurement management plan. For market scoping checklist, agency information, name of procuring entity, Department of Public Works and Highways, Camarines Sur 5th District Engineering Office, end user, implementing unit, planning and design section, name and designation of representative, Jefferson B. Brescia, Engineer 2, project overview, project name, consulting services for subsoil investigation for proposed building and bridge structures in Rinconada area. Estimated budget, 5,647,761. Period of market scoping from May 2026 to August 2026. Expected date of delivery, October 2026. Market scoping activities conducted. This confirms that market scoping activities were conducted in accordance with Section 10 of Republic Act 12009 and its implementing rules and regulations, in considered in the project procurement management plan consistent with the principle of proportionality. Consultation with suppliers, contractors, consultant, professional association, or industry groups not applicable. Preparation in summits, fora, or conferences not applicable. Review of technical finances, financial, or market scientific reports not applicable. Review of product or service brochures marketing materials, industry journals and publications or related materials, not applicable. Price sourcings for quotations or cost estimates from suppliers, contractors, or consultants, consulting services rates data, CY 2023. Use of data from PhilJets or agency websites, not applicable. Other analogous market scoping activities undertaken, not applicable. Notes. The market scoping activities shall be identified and undertaken at the option of the end user or implementing unit based on its needs and objectives. The list of supporting documents in the documentation column is not exclusive and may include other documents that may be gathered by the end user or implementing unit pertinent to the activities conducted. Market scoping result. Indicate recommendations in the column provided based on the results of the market scoping activities undertaken. These recommendations shall be considered in the development of a comprehensive and realistic PPMP, taking into account the parameters outlined under Section 10.4 of the IRR of RA 12009 as may be applicable. Project cost estimate. Does the cost estimate align with current market prices? Yes. Recommendation. Prices are based on the consulting services rates, CY 2023. Project design and specification. Does available suppliers meet the technical and financial requirements? Yes. Design and specification are based from the terms of reference aligned with DGCS Volume 2B 2015 edition. Technical criteria. Does the market support the proposed technical requirements? Yes. Geotechnical and geological investigations, standard penetration, test SPT, laboratory test, coordination with DPWH representatives, liquefaction analysis, geotechnical report, final detailed geotechnical report, board logs, photographs. Delivery lead time. Are the timelines for delivery feasible? Yes. Mobilization of equipment feasible within 7 days. Rainy season may delay geotechnical activities, thus flexible scheduling or phase work program is recommended. Storage and warehousing requirements. Can the storage warehousing needs be met considering specific conditions like temperatures, humidity, and handling? Yes. Identified risks. Were there any market risk identified? Example, limited suppliers, price volatility, not applicable.
May we request confirmation from the end user representative and procurement unit that these projects to be procured is included in the project procurement plan and reflected in the annual procurement plan.
The end user representative implementing unit confirms that this project is included in the project procurement management plan and transmitted to the procurement unit for inclusion in the annual procurement plan.
The procurement unit confirms that this project are duly reflected in the approved annual procurement plan or APP submitted to the GPPB and posted at the DPWH Camarines Sur.
Inclusion of PPMP in the NPPMP and consistent with the APP are hereby confirmed. We now come to determine the readiness of the proposed contract for procurement. May we confirm from the end user or the implementing unit and the TWG that the bidding documents are complete and ready for issuance.
The end user representatives implementing unit confirms that the bidding documents are complete and transmitted to the technical working group for reviewing and checking. For terms of reference, consulting services for subsoil investigation for proposed building and bridge structures in Rinconada area. For introduction, project background, the government of the Philippines through the Department of Public Works, Camarines Sur, 5th District Engineering Office has prepared these guidelines to assist the consultancy services in the planning, cost estimating, and reporting of geotechnical investigation of 1 building and 7 bridges. The specific project will require the services of the consultant that will conduct detailed geotechnical and geological investigation of building sites identified by the DPWH. Building. Construction of multipurpose building, Barangay Panaypoyan, Bula, Camarines Sur. Depth of each borehole 15 meters. Number of boreholes 1. For bridges. Construction of new bridges, Cabanbanan Bridge along Nabwa Balatan Road. Depth 30 meters. Number of boreholes 2. Construction of new bridges, Laganak Bridge along Nabwa Balatan Road, 30 meters, number of boreholes 4. Construction of new bridge, San Francisco Bridge 1, Barangay San Francisco Bao, Camarines Sur, 30 meters, number of boreholes 2. Construction of bridge, Barangay Bagong Bayan, Pabrika, Bula, Camarines Sur, 30 meters, number of boreholes 4. Construction of new bridge, San Francisco Bridge 2, Barangay San Francisco, Bao, Camarines Sur, 30 meters, number of boreholes 4. Construction of bridge, Barangay Santa Teresita, San Andres Spillway, Iriga City, Camarines Sur, 30 meters, number of boreholes 4. Construction of bridge, Barangay Santa Teresita, Pugay Spillway, Bao, Camarines Sur, 30 meters, number of boreholes 2. Objectives. Describe the process stages of work to be followed for the conduct of subsoil explorations and determination of engineering properties of soil. 2. To prepare the detailed geotechnical and geological investigation of building sites for the preparation of foundation. And 3. To be able to provide a detailed subsoil technical report. Consulting services for subsoil investigation for proposed building and bridge structure in Rinconada area. Implementations. Staffing. Consultant shall provide the following key staff, and the job description of required qualification are prescribed below. List of staff. Geotechnical engineer, years of experience, minimum 5, maximum of 8. Number of staff, 1. Civil engineer, minimum of 5, maximum of 8. Number of staff, 1. Field technician, minimum of 2, maximum of 3. Number of staff, 1. Laboratory technician, minimum of 2 years, maximum of 3. Number of staff, 1. Skilled laborer, number of staff 3. Data encoder binder, number of staff 1.
Are there any clarification, changes, or corrections for the TWG with regards to the presented terms of reference for the project to be procured?
The DWG has no further clarifications, changes, or corrections, thereby confirms that the bidding docs are complete and ready for advertisement revisions.
We now come to the inclusion of contract in DPWH budget. We request confirmation from the finance section if the funding available and properly certified.
The finance section confirms that the funding is available and covered by Sub-Allotment Advice Number SR 2026-04-00.3949.
Funds available and budget coverage are hereby confirmed. The BAC hereby acknowledge the completeness of bidding documents and coverage of funds. We now come to the confirmation of criteria for eligibility check, preliminary examination of bids, evaluation of bids, post-qua, and award. May we request confirmation from the BAC Secretariat and TWG that criteria for eligibility check, preliminary examination of bids, evaluation of bids, post-qualification, and award are in accordance with implementing rules and regulations of Republic Act Number 12009 or the New Government Procurement Act.
The BAC Secretariat confirms that procedures and criteria are consistent with RA 12009 and its implementing rules and regulations.
The BAC shall draw up the short list of consultants from those who have submitted expressions of interest and eligibility documents and have been determined as eligible in accordance with the provisions of the Public Act RA number 12009, otherwise known as the Government Procurement Reform Act, and its implementing rules and regulation. The short list shall consist of 3 to 5 prospective bidders who will be entitled to submit bids. The criteria and rating system for shortlisting are: for experience of the firm, maximum of 60 points. For availability of required personnel of the firm, maximum of 10 points. For the current workload relative to capacity, maximum of 30 points, total of 100 points. Bidding will be conducted through open competitive bidding procedures using non-discretionary pass-fail criterion as specified in the IR of RA 12009. The procuring entity shall evaluate bids using the quality cost-based evaluation selection procedure. Only bids whose technical proposals pass the minimum technical evaluation score of 80% shall have their financial proposal opened and evaluated. The technical and financial proposal shall have weight of 65% and 35% respectively. The criteria and rating system for the evaluation of bids shall be provided in the instruction to bidders. During the procurement conference, the BAC shall resolve whether to use LCRB, MEARB, MARB, or HRRB as the criteria for contract award. HRRB shall be used in the procurement of consulting services where the considerations for the award of contract are the eligibility and qualification of the bidder, the responsiveness of each bid to the technical requirements, and the highest rated offer in the reference to the weighted quality cost criteria for quality cost based evaluation, or the highest rated technical proposal for quality based evaluation.
The BAC hereby confirm that the procedures and criteria are consistent with RA 12009 and its implementing rules and regulations. Adaptation of procurement schedule. May the BAC Secretariat present the proposed procurement schedule.
For the procurement activity, posting of bidding proposal or advertisement of REOI on September 1, 2026. Shortlisting of consultants eligibility check September 8, 2026 at 10 o'clock a.m. Number 3, issuance or posting of notice of shortlisted consultants and bidding documents. Request for proposal September 8, 2026. Pre-bid conference September 15, 2026 at 10 a.m. Deadline for receipt of bids proposals September 28, 2026 until 9 a.m. Opening of bids, proposal, September 28, 2026 at 10 a.m. Evaluation of bids, September 30, 2026. Post-qualification, October 6 to 9, 2026. Award of contract to be determined later. Contract processing and approval and notice to proceed.
Is the timeline in accordance to Annex C of RA 9184.
The procurement unit confirms that the presented timeline is in accordance to Annex C of RA 9184 and remain applicable to RA 12009 until transitory period ends.
Are the members of the MAC available and no prior commitments during those scheduled dates?
We have no prior commitments during those scheduled dates.
Are there any objections or proposed adjustments to the schedule? Hearing none, the procurement schedule is hereby adopted. We now come for the approval of the request for expression of interest. May we have a motion to approve the request for expression of interest, or the REOI, for posting and field jobs, DPWH website and other conspicuous place?
I move for the approval of the request for expression of interest.
I second the motion.
The motion have been duly seconded. The request for expression of interest is hereby approved for posting. Are there any matters for discussion?
For other matters, we remind everyone to strictly observe the no contact rule and all provisions of RA 12009 and its implementing rules and regulations. We emphasize the importance of and agree on measures to ensure confidentiality subject to Section 48 of this IRR and the applicable sanction and penalties. Section 48, access to information. 48.1, in all stages of the preparation of the bidding documents, the procuring entity shall ensure equal access to information. Prior to their official release to prospective bidders, no aspect of the bidding document shall be divulged or released to any prospective bidder or person having direct or indirect interest in the project to be procured, or to any party except those officially authorized in the handling of the documents. 48.2, individuals authorized to handle procurement documents under this section shall refer to the BAC chairperson, BAC members, BAC secretariat, TWG, and representatives from the end user or implementing unit, among others involved in the project at hand. For 48.3, in procurements involving and affecting national security, the disclosure of the specific components of the procurement documents, such as technical specifications, requirements, and components, shall be dependent upon the host, having due regard to the nature, classification, sensitivity, and confidentiality of the relevant documents in relation to the purpose and reason for the request.
Are there any matters for discussion? Hearing none, may we ask the BAC Secretary to present the summary of agreements.
To summarize the agreements, number 1, basic contract data has been confirmed. Number 2, inclusion in the PPMP and APP has been verified. Number 3, readiness of procurement has been established. Number 4, procedures and criteria were reviewed and found consistent with the provisions of RA 12009 and its implementing rules and regulations. Number 5, proposed procurement schedule has been adopted. And the last one, number 6, draft of request for expression of interest, or the REOI, has been approved by the committee.
Thank you. This pre-procurement conference is hereby adjourned at 3:41 p.m. Thank you all for attending.